this away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They're rushing him out of the backfield left. Now looking to throw. Brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Catch is made in close. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Right. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Pass caught out right by Golden. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the Seahawks' 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Wright. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Black 40. 10.
Awful close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46. 3rd down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most.
Ready?
That one's out and cut on the right side. That's good for a couple of yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Black Olsen. White. Steel. Black. Red. Yellow. 10.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete left side to Thomas. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Odunze's got it right side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offensive line fast. Right, running out of the gun. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Let's go now. 43 rail.
3rd down from the gun. Got his man. Thomas has it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He gets 6 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Watch out now. 52.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
10 black. Ready?
Airing it out on 1st down. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. After the incompletion, 2nd down calls ready.
Ready. Hunt.
He's dropping back to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Blue 32. 6. Mega. Smash. Red. Check.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Sanders sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Makes his hit, he lost that football. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Caught by his back. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
38.
Pass play now. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Lambeau after this. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready, set.
Running behind center with Wright. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. I'll throw it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set, ready. Field, flat, 95. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run for it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set. 52 blue. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. The Packers take their first time out. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Red, 38. Black Ultra. Red, cycle. Called red. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
That's completed out to the right. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Packers 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Ready, set.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
Here's a give inside to right. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22 needle. Needle blue.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
Hut, hut.
Quick throw, and then hands him to Dunze. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Let's go now. 10 black. Smash, red. Set.
Throwing from the gun here. That's Dunze again. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And he falls on it, so they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Recovered by the
Down. Set.
Now right. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. Hut.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes a defender. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
50 green. Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
Packers 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. He lofts it deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Packers.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, it would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Captain.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and...
They'll throw again. Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Finds him over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Packers 1st down.
The run, Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers cut the lead down to 10.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. approaches the 40. At the 20. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Nix now on 1st and 10. That's caught. He found some space. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10.
Now Nix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd down only works out for a yard. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 1. Brings up
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fred, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Going for it on 4th. Nix has his man. It stops. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now the offense and Nix coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to
touchdown Green Bay. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Set. 45. striker. 3-3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Thomas, he's got it. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Field, black. Blaster, 6. Field, yellow. Ready, go.
Here's a throw. Completes another one to Thomas. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40. That brings up third down.
Brings up good and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Down. 50, green, white, ready.
Back to throw now. Odunze's got it, right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
50, red, 6, mega.
Pass play coming here. There's that man again, Odunze. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Blue, 32, black shot. Drill, green.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Sticking to the air here. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Ready. Red, 38, green jack. Black ultra. Hut.
2nd down, looking for options. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Let's go now. 52, Claude Ray. Hut.
Back to throw it. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And a decent run, gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers trail by a field goal. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Jacobs running behind center. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A gain of a yard on the play.
Throwing now. This one's caught. This spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. To throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So this is a Packers win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Yeah. Blizzard.
Yo, man.
Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On op pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return. Braille, the way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Trying to find out. Woo!